please tell me, okay, when you are ready.
Yeah, let me also see if Savitri Mataji has joined.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada and all the devotees, Guru Maharaj. Yes. This is
Hare
Savitri
Krishna
Dasi.
Mataji, Savitri Mataji, please accept our humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajas. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your association for us. We are so fortunate to have you in the call.
Thank you.
Yes. I hope Priti Vilasini Mataji, is it okay?
Yes, Mataji, recording is done.
Yeah. Mataji, today we are reading Sri CaitanyaCaritamrta Antya lila 14:1 onwards. Mataji, please take over the call, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anjana Gopika Mataji and everyone. We are going to read from Sri CaitanyaCaritamrta Antya lila and chapter 14. Om Jnana-timirandhasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manohishtham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanutamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna everyone. This chapter 14 is very important chapter for us to understand, especially the subject matter. Means Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feelings of separation from Krishna. So I'm now first reading the summary. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur gives the following summary of the 14th chapter. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feelings of separation from Krishna resulted in highly elevated transcendental madness. When he was standing near the Garuda Stamba and praying to Lord Jagannath, a woman from Orissa put her foot on the Lord's shoulder in her great eagerness to see Lord Jagannath. Govinda chastised her for this, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu praised her eagerness. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the temple of Lord Jagannath, he was absorbed in ecstatic love and saw only Krishna. As soon as he perceived this woman, however, his external consciousness immediately returned, and he saw Jagannath, Baladev, and Subhadra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also saw Krishna in a dream, and he was overwhelmed with ecstatic love. When he could no longer see Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compared himself to a yogi and described how that yogi was seeing Vrindavana. Sometimes all the transcendental ecstatic symptoms were manifest in him. One night, Govinda and Swarupa Damodar noticed that although the 3 doors to the Lord's room were closed and locked, the Lord was not present inside. Seeing this, Swarup Damodar and the other devotees went outside and saw the Lord lying unconscious by the gate known as Simha Dwara. His body had become unusually long and the joints of his bones were loose. The devotees gradually brought Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu back to his senses by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, and then they took him back to his residence. Once Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mistook a sand dune known as Chataka Parvata for Govardhan Hill. As he ran toward it, he became stunned, and then the 8 ecstatic transformations appeared in his body due to great love for Krishna. At that time, all the devotees chanted the Hare Krishna mantra to pacify him. Yes, I'm not at all qualified to speak on this subject matter. Still, as Mahaprabhu's mercy, as much as he invests his mercy in me, I'll try. Because heart is very dry. Still, we are trying to elevate our consciousness as Mahaprabhu showed by his example. So let's start the text number 1. Text number 1. Oh, it's not coming. Why? Can anyone show the text number 1? It's coming. Okay, now it's coming. Okay, text number 1, 14:1. Krishna Vicheda Vibhrantya Manasa Vapusa Dhiya Yad Yad Vyadhatta Gaurangas Tallesha Kathyate Dhuna. Synonyms. Krishna Vicheda, of separation from Krishna. Vibhrantya, by the bewilderment. Manasa, by the mind. Vapusha, by the body. Dhiya, by the intelligence. Yat yat, whatever. Vyadhatta, performed. Gauranga Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, tat, of that. Lesha, a very small fragment. Kathyate is being described. Adhuna, now. Translation. I shall now describe a very small portion of the activities performed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his mind, intelligence, and body when he was bewildered by strong feelings of separation from Krishna. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is saying that. And because it's very elevated subject matter, only very mature, pure, advanced devotees can realize this, experience this. And before also, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami said that pure devotees, they keep their mode of bhajan or sadhana or very confidential matters in spiritual life within the group of pure devotees only. It's not to describe everywhere. But still, if we, means Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, if we do not write about it, how the future devotees will understand. We are the devotees now, future devotees. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami mercifully narrated the inner feelings of Mahaprabhu in separation from Krishna. So at least conceptual realization maybe we can have. Means the goal is this. Goal is this, to achieve love of Godhead in separation. And we are way down here. Just we are struggling in chanting our Hare Krishna Mahamantra. We are strugglers. But still, we must know the goal. And sadhana must be combined with our goal. Why are we doing what we are doing? That is the goal. Goal or the destination is this, achieving love of Godhead. So our sadhana, chanting, must be accompanied or combined with the goal. So here, Mahaprabhu's feeling of separation with the mind, body, and intelligence means it affects everything. Affects everything. So that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is going to speak, and it is not so easy for me, but still we'll try. We can just read through, no problem, but still, what is the gift of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami? Must try to understand a little bit. Otherwise, how can we realize the value of his writings? Our main problem is we do not understand the proper value, like chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. If we realize even a fraction of the value of chanting, we would not give up chanting. And that point is coming up. That through chanting, everything is possible. And Sikshashtakam is all about that. So let's go to the next. Then we'll discuss a little bit. Text 2. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Swayam Bhagavan Jaya Jaya Gaura Chandra Bhaktagana Pran Jaya Jaya, all glories Shri Chaitanya to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Swayam Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead himself. Jaya Jaya, all glories Gaura Chandra to Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Bhaktagana Pran, the life and soul of the devotees. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All glories to Lord Gaurachandra, the life and soul of his devotees. This chapter, especially, we can enter into this chapter if we accept Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as our life and soul and his teachings. Through Sikshashtakam, we can achieve, because the Sikshashtakam was spoken by Mahaprabhu when he was in the feeling of separation, and the feeling of separation was in this maximum stage. Means after that he withdrawn his earthly pastimes. So at the end of the Antya lila, we will hear about Sikshashtakam. from Mahaprabhu and his explanations also. So therefore, these 8 stanzas of Sikshastakams are very, very important for us. And through that teachings, we can achieve siddhilabh or perfection. It's all about sadhana and also sadhya. And Mahaprabhu very step by step taught us, because we are going to understand the 7th verse and 8th verse all about 7th verse feeling of separation, and then 8th verse is the siddhi, perfection of love of Godhead. So gradually it goes like that from 1 to 6, 7, 8, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. So Gaurachandra in this Kali Yuga appeared to give us the highest gift, love of Godhead, whether we want or not. Why we do not want? Because we do not understand the value of it. We do not understand, it starts with that. We do not understand about the value of human life. In this human life, the value of self-realization and the value of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and accepting the shelter of Sri Mahaprabhu. These things are dependent on our value. The more we realize the value, the more we will be very much serious and more will be blessed by the realization and mercy by Mahaprabhu. Let's go to the 3rd. Jaya Jaya Nityananda Chaitanya Jivana Jaya Advaita Acharya Jaya Gaura Priyotama. All glory is to Lord Nityananda, who is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's very life. And all glories to Advaita Acharya, who is extremely dear to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes. Advaita Acharya brought Mahaprabhu into this world by his loud calling, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and offering Ganga Jal and Tulasi to Shaligram, Narayan Shila, worshipping Lord. And Nityananda Prabhu is the first expansion, self-same Lord. And Nityananda Prabhu is our spiritual master also, always pleading us, chant Hare Krishna. If you just chant Hare Krishna, I'll be sold to you. And that will be my personal responsibility to take you to the spiritual world. So by depending on the mercy of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, and Advaita Acharya, we can happily chant our Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Rest of the things will be taken care of Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, Advaita Acharya will be empowered by them. And happily we should be chanting Caitanya Sadahari all the time. Now 4, Jayo Sharupo Shivashadi Prabhu Bhaktagano Shakti Deho Kori Jano Chaitanya Varnana. All glories to Swarup Damodar and all the other devotees headed by Shivasa Thakur. Please give me the strength to describe the character of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the mood we should have, means begging their mercy, begging for their empowerment, Shakti Deho. Please give strength. Means we are very much in the mood of doership, like I do this, I do chanting. Let me do chanting, doership mentality. In chanting, doership mentality will not work actually. That means I accomplished that. I am doing. This is the wrong approach. In the soul, the doership is not there. Soul is part and parcel, subjugated part and parcel, or subordinate part and parcel of Lord. We are not the doer. Krishna is the doer. How to chant, although it looks like similar, I am chanting. Actual point is that Krishna is the seer, doer, and we are seen. Means Krishna is hearing my chanting. That's why my chanting is going on. Krishna is making me chant. And praying for the mercy means you induce me in chanting. Because chanting is, or the holy name is Krishna, Shabda Brahma. The holy name of Krishna is known as Shabda Brahma. Shabda Brahma is not just sound vibration. The sound vibration, what we make sound, a word, it describes an object like chair. Chair means the word describes a chair, object. But the Shabda Brahma is the sound himself is the substance. Itself is substance. Means when you say Krishna, Krishna is there. Shabda Brahma or Shabda Krishna. Therefore, for chanting, especially pure name chanting, or even second stage clearing chanting, for clearing chanting, we have to depend on Krishna's mercy. Krishna, mercifully allow me to chant your holy name. So that holy name chanting will please you. Krishna is so kind that when we chant, Krishna pays special attention to the chanters. Krishna thinks, I have to protect my devotees because he's chanting my name. I have to show my mercy to that devotee who is chanting my name. He pays his attention to the chanters. He comes before the chanter. The holy name carries all the powers of Krishna. Holy name carries Krishna. Holy name carries Golok Dham. And we come in contact with the Golok Dham as well as Krishna. Everything, his paraphernalia, transcendentally situated in the holy name. So therefore, the more we understand what is holy name and what is the meaning of chanting this Shabda Brahma, the more we'll be very much eager to chant. And to describe Chaitanya Varnana, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's character, especially in Viraha Bhava, in the mood of separation, is not easy. Unless we experience how much we can describe. But still we should try to understand about this chapter especially and the mood of Mahaprabhu. We understand two specific moods of Mahaprabhu. One is externally performing Harinam Sankirtan and internally tasting love of Godhead in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Why it is like that? Let us try to understand a little bit over here. We know in Bhagavad Gita who is God, Supreme Lord? Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, what we understand, the Krishna in Braja is the highest manifestation of Krishna. Krishna in Braja. And CaitanyaCaritamrta is describing how to worship that Braja Krishna. These are all related. In 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, we understand Braja Krishna is the highest manifestation of the absolute truth. And how to worship that Braja Krishna is all about Sri CaitanyaCaritamrta, about her internal mood, consciousness. And Mahaprabhu showed us how to worship Braja Krishna through Sikshashtakam, chanting the holy name first. And second is, what is the holy name? Holy name is Krishna. All his energies are, potencies are invested. That means Krishna, sometimes we understand in this way, Krishna has also one origin, that is name. Nama Rupa Guna Lila. First name, Krishna, Gun, Rup, Lila, Dham. Means the Nam brings Krishna to the chanter. So Nam is more powerful and Nam is more merciful. Anywhere and everywhere we can chant Krishna's name and also associate with Krishna. In other words, Krishna keeps us in his association. When we chant in that mood, that please allow me to chant your holy name. Please allow me to describe your character. Please allow me to experience your mercy. Please allow me to progress in spiritual life. With the intention, if we chant, then really Lord invests his power in us. If we have that one-pointed intention. So Braja Krishna is worshipped through Hare Krishna Mahamantra in this Kali Yuga. And that is the verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Krishna Varnam Visha Krishnam, because the question was asked, who would be the incarnation in Kali Yuga? Actually, in Kali Yuga, Lord doesn't come as Supreme Lord. He has appeared as the holy name, Nam Rupe Kolikale Krishna Avatar. And Supreme Lord came as his own devotee, adopting the mood of Srimati Radharani, devotee of Krishna. So in Kali Yuga, Krishna comes not as Krishna, but he comes in the form of name and Mahaprabhu, but Mahaprabhu is not as supreme enjoyer, but as devotee. So as we know, in the conversation between Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu, when Mahaprabhu asked the question that describes how to achieve the goal of life, sadhya, karo sadhyaro nirnay, what is the goal of life? Then one by one, Ramananda Rai described from the very beginning, Swadharma Acharanam. Then he said, Krishna Karmarpanam, like that. And then Swadharma, Tyag, then Jnanamishra Bhakti, then Jnana Shunya Bhakti, then Prema Bhakti, then Dasya Bhakti, Sakhya Bhakti, then Vatsalya Bhakti, and then Madhurya Bhakti. And within this Madhurya Bhakti, gopis are the best. Within the circle of gopis, Radharani's love for Krishna is the best, highest. So Mahaprabhu took that highest mood of Srimati Radharani and appeared in this world. And he tasted himself, especially in separation, and also he gave us this process, cultivating that mood of separation from Krishna. Srila Prabhupada writes in this chapter, text number 14, in the purport, last line is this: Mahaprabhu, his teaching is this: adopting Radharani's mood, feeling separation from Krishna, is the process now in Kali Yuga to develop love of Godhead, to achieve the highest goal, prema, what is known as sadhya. Mahaprabhu also said the same point: sadhana sadhya sadhan tattva jikichu shakol harinam sankirtane milive shakol. Whatever we want to achieve about the sadhana and sadhya, all are available in Harinam Sankirtan. And we see in through the Sikshashtakam, first, second, about her holy name. First one is about holy name. Second also about what is holy name is Krishna. And third is what is the actual consciousness to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And in this way, we understand that and the fourth one is, first, try to understand, be convinced that there's nothing in this world that make you happy. It's very important to progress in spiritual life. When you're completely convinced about that in this material world, in the 14 planetary system, we are searching for true happiness, but it is not available here because material energy is constantly inflicting miseries and pain upon us, and we are also constantly searching for true happiness. And it is impossible. When we give up this endeavor to become happy materially, we become disgusted, frustrated, then only we search for true happiness in our spiritual life. So in the fourth, Mahaprabhu said, na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. No, say no to any other shelter, but say yes to Krishna's shelter. Say yes to shelter of holy name, and say no to any other material shelter. Mahaprabhu showed that. And fifth is about our identity, because it is also related with our identity. We think we are the enjoyers, we are the doers, we are the controller. That is totally false. False ego make us believe in that. False propaganda. That we can be happy by taking false shelter. We have only one choice: taking shelter of the holy name and say no to dhanam, janam, anything else, no other shelter. And taking shelter of Krishna's holy name means Krishna's lotus feet, the more we are attached to the chanting, more we are progressing in spiritual life. In one hand, become completely convinced that true happiness is not there in the whole 14 planetary system. So therefore, only one door is open. This is all Krishna's arrangement. Krishna or Mahaprabhu appeared for this. Come to me by accepting this chanting as your life and soul. Accepting Mahaprabhu as our life and soul means accepting chanting is the life and soul. Everything is there in the holy name chanting. ইহা হইতে সর্বসিদ্ধি হইবে সবার সর্বক্ষণ বলইতে বিধি নাহি আর. The two verses were spoken by Mahaprabhu to Tapana Mishra, who was the father of Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. সাধ্য সাধন তত্ত্ব যে কিছু সকল হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে মিলিবে সকল. ইহা হইতে সর্বসিদ্ধি হইবে সবার সর্বক্ষণ বলইতে বিধি নাহি আর. Your sadhana is chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and your sadhya also chanting is Krishna, means same chanting. Means when we combine the sadhana and sadhya, because holy name is Krishna, so we are not without Krishna when we chant Hare Krishna. But when do not chant Hare Krishna, then that is the meaning of separation from Krishna. This sentiment will be awakened actually in us. Mahaprabhu, 12 years spent time tasting love of Godhead in Jagannath Puri, in Gambhira. The whole 12 years all about that. With his confidential devotees, he expressed all his feelings. How to achieve that? Yes, that level of achievement would not be possible, or at least glimpse of that achievement possible through chanting. Prabhupada said, the devotees when become more and more attached for the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, realizing this is Krishna and I'm in his association, so more he become eager to chant. And when even some little time passes without chanting, he feels yugayitam nimishena chakshusha pravishayitam shunyayitam jagat sarvam govinda birahena me. He feels separation from Krishna. Oh, for a long time I have not chanted Krishna's name. I have forgotten Krishna's name, means I have forgotten Krishna. I was separated from Krishna. It's corresponding to the feeling. In Bhajana Rahasyam, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said very elaborately how to perform sadhana and achieve sadhya. Sadhya is the last verse. Ashlya Shubha Padaratam Pinashtumam Adarshanan Marmahatam Karatuba Yatha Tathava Vidudhatu Lampata Mat Prananathasto Saivana Paraha. Krishna is my only Lord and Master. No matter what Krishna does with me, either he can embrace me or trample me under his feet. Means anything he can do with my life. But I'm always surrendered to him. I do not know anyone but Krishna. Prabhupada once said, this feeling of separation comes to us by chanting, of course, and by understanding that Gopi's feelings for Krishna in separation when Krishna left Vrindavan for going to Mathura. So their feeling is this: my Krishna has left me or rejected me, and he went to a very far away country, and I'm waiting for his return. In Srimad Bhagavatam also we know some examples. The birds, the baby birds whose wings have not developed yet, the birds always wait very eagerly by stretching their neck for the return of the mother. Or the calf waits for the mother cow to drink the milk from mother cow's udder during the milking time. Or the morose wife is waiting for the return of the husband from faraway country. This is the glimpse of feeling of separation. Also, Prabhupada said, when the husband dies, wife feels very acute separation from husband. That feeling, that kind of feeling awakens in the heart for Krishna. Just like the wife eagerly thinks how to have darshan of husband, so does the devotees have that kind of mood. So it's a very difficult subject matter, but still Bhagavatam is helping us in the form of Vitrasura's prayer. In Bhagavatam, Vitrasura also said these three examples, like the baby birds, they eagerly wait for the return of the mother with the food for them, stretching out their necks. Or the calf eagerly waits for drinking the milk from the mother's udder. Or the morose wife eagerly waits for return of the husband. So that 7 birds, Yugaitam Nimishana Chakshusha Pravijaitam, is all about love in separation. Feeling one moment of absent, like 12 years or more. Very difficult to pass the moment without Krishna. So Mahaprabhu said, through chanting it happens. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, while we chant, before chanting we must read Sikshashtakam. And we should practice each verse to read like 1 week, just one verse, meditate on one verse, then read for 7 days and meditate thoroughly and start chanting. Then go to the next one, then go to the next one, like that. Because our goal is to achieve our love of Godhead. And Mahaprabhu showed in separation. And that's all about the that our sadhana is that, and it happens. And by chanting, by understanding that Krishna is the holy name, that happens in 6th number, Nayanam Galada Ashrudharaya. Badanam gadagada rudhaya gira. When we realize this chanting is Krishna himself, and by chanting, our heart melts with love for Krishna. And the activities of the senses become stunned. Heart becomes saturated with love for Krishna. This kind of transformation happened. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that I will briefly describe about the transformation of Mahaprabhu in mind, in body, like that. In consciousness, right? In the first one, first verse is all about that. It happens with us also when we realize that the mind, intelligent body. That happens when we realize that when we realize that name is Krishna, and with full love when we chant, then all the senses become inert. Heart becomes soft, saturated with love. Then we start feeling, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Yugaitam nimishena chakshusha pravishayitam. That deep eagerness for Krishna develops gradually. Without the chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, whole world feels vacant, means uninterested. Uninterested. Only Krishna is everything for me. Krishna's holy name is everything for me. So we are going to the next one now. Text number 5. Prabhuro biraho unmado bhavo gambhiro bujite na pare keho jadyapi hoyo dhiro. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's emotion of transcendental madness in separation from Krishna is very deep and mysterious. Even though one is very advanced and learned, he cannot understand it. The acute feeling of separation induces one to think of Krishna always in the heart. Krishna enters into the heart. And takes up the whole space. Sorry, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. These emotions sometimes appear like madness or stunned, sometimes crying, sometimes laughing, sometimes very morose. From outside, we do not understand much what is going on inside. And it is really mysterious because we are very much materialistic, more or less. Our consciousness is anchored in this world, means when everything is good, then I'm good. Means my bhakti is okay and everything. But when things are not good, at that time, when we become so much absorbed in Krishna consciousness, understanding whatever is happening is all for our benefit, so we can progress spiritually, then we hold on to lotus feet very tightly as our life and soul. As our life and soul. So it is very mysterious. Let me go to the next 6. বুঝিতে না পারি যে যাহা বর্ণিতে কি পারে, সেই বুঝে বর্ণে চৈতন্য শক্তি দেন চারে. How can one describe unfathomable subject matters? It is possible only if Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives him that capability. And that is the point, From the very beginning, I was saying that it's really impossible for us about the subject matter and to describe even. Very rare souls, they understand this point. When Mahaprabhu empowered them, it's very mysterious, very difficult. Going to the next 7. Swarupa Gosai Aro Raghunath Das এই দুইর করচতে এই লীলা প্রকাশ. Swarup Damodar Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami recorded all these transcendental activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in their notebook. So here, Srila Prabhupada gave us the purport. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's transcendental feelings of separation from Krishna and his consequent madness are not at all understandable by a person on the material platform. Nonetheless, a so-called party of devotees named Nadia Nagari has sprung up and introduced the worship of Vishnu Priya. This certainly indicates their ignorance concerning Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. In the opinion of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, such worship is a product of the imagination. Many other methods of worshipping Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have also been introduced, but they have all been rejected by stalwart devotees like Bhakti Vinod Thakur, and groups practicing such unauthorized worship have been listed by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Aulo, Baulo, Kartabhaja, Neda, Darvesha, Shani, Sahajiya, Sakhi Smarta, Jata Gosai, Atibari, Churadhari, Gauranga, Nagari. Swarup Damodar Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami witnessed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's activities firsthand and recorded them in 2 notebooks. Therefore, without reference to the notebooks, one cannot understand the activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone inventing some new method for worshipping Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is certainly unable to understand the Lord's pastimes, for he is bereft of the real process of approaching the Lord. Yeah, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur identified 13 apasampradayas who are not following bona fide process. They understand this much, that Gauranga Mahaprabhu is same Braja Krishna, appeared in Navadvip Dham to give us the love of Godhead. But he, in what mood, that they do not understand. What is the mode of worship that Krishna, Braja Krishna, who is now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga, is not the same as Krishna also. Means Krishna in Vrindavan appeared as in the mood of being enjoyer. But in Navadvip, same Krishna appeared in a different mood, in the mood of his own devotee, Bhakta Swarupa, Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktyakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Same Krishna appeared in 5 forms, and Mahaprabhu appeared as Bhakta Rupa. Devotee, why? To show us the process of worshipping Braja Krishna. Through chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and achieving step by step elevated consciousness, more elevated, most elevated consciousness, ultimately it culminates in the 8th stanza, Ashla Shabha Padaratam, in the mood of Srimati Radharani. He adopted the mood of Gopi, or adopted mood of Radharani, not Vishaya mood, Ashraya mood. And devotees of Mahaprabhu, they never disturb the mood of Mahaprabhu, thinking that he is Krishna, so 5 rasas can be applied for Krishna. Just like in Vrindavan, that is Sadhya Bhakti, according to Mahaprabhu, right? In the form of conversation between Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu, Sadhya Bhakti. We worship Krishna, who is Akhila Rasamrita Murti, with the 5 rasas. Mainly in Vrindavan, 3 rasas. But amongst the 5 rasas, Mahaprabhu said about 4 rasas. Dasya Bhakti, Sakhya Bhakti, Vatsalya Bhakti, and Madhurya Bhakti, or Madhurya Ras. Dasya Ras, Sakhya Ras, Vatsalya Ras, and Madhurya Ras. With the rasa, we worship the Rasik Shiromani, Akhila Rasamrita Murti, or Rasa Raj, Rasa Vaisaha Krishna, through the relationship. So Gauranga Nagari or other apasampradayas, non-bona fide, groups, they think they are they think Krishna means Mahaprabhu as enjoyer, Nagara, he is our paramour. It is not possible. Mahaprabhu never showed in the mood of Krishna, especially the last 12 years in Gambhira. He fully manifests the mood of Srimati Radharani. What is the mood of Radharani and gopis? That is the 8th stanza of Shri Shikshashtakam, Ashla Shrabha Padaratam. That is the mood of Srimati Radharani. No matter what happens to me, I'm always in the control of Shri Krishna. He is my Lord, he is my beloved, he is my master. It doesn't matter whether he's a debauchee or he goes anywhere, but I will not change my mind. Krishna is my everything. Krishna is my beloved. So that mood is Radharani's mood. And now how to combine everything, the Braja mood and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood, means when we become perfect servants of Mahaprabhu, when you worship Mahaprabhu in Dasya Rati, Dasya Bhakti, Dasya Ras, with chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then that bhakti will take us to the Braja Krishna. Because Mahaprabhu is who? Mahaprabhu is combined form of Srimati Radharani and Shri Krishna. By following Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are following Shri Radha Krishna. And ultimately we will enter in Braja Rasa, in Vrindavan. Mahaprabhu will settle the Braja Rasa in our hearts. We don't have to artificially think that I am this or I am that. We are trying to understand Mahaprabhu's mood of separation from Krishna by adopting Radharani's mood. We are trying to understand this. And Mahaprabhu, by seeing our seriousness, eagerness to achieve our eternal rasa through our sadhana bhakti, by following Mahaprabhu's teachings, and by surrendering ourselves as his eternal servants, the Mahaprabhu will settle the Braja Ras, especially in three rasas, Sakhya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya rasas in our hearts, and will reach very easily and happily in Vrindavan. Following Mahaprabhu means following Radha Krishna, and we will reach to Vrindavan easily. This is the process in Kali Yuga. It is open for everyone, and this chapter is all about that. Very important to understand Mahaprabhu's mood of separation from Krishna, exactly like Radharani's feelings of separation from Krishna when Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura. And Mahaprabhu adopted another mood also when Uddhav came to Vrindavan. By seeing Uddhav, Radharani's madness, means madness of separation from Krishna, has increased such a degree that Radharani spoke 10 verses. So those mood, the mood of Srimati Radharani in that state was adopted by Mahaprabhu. So I think this much I could do today. So thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so
Hare
much. Thank you so much, Mataji. It's a very, very nice lecture. Really went in our heart, Mataji. It's not easy to understand the separation of his Mahaprabhu showed us. But yeah, if he wants devotees blessing, we may also get some drop, Mataji. It's very hard. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your association. Nice lecture. It's the devotee I request. If anybody have any question, comment to Mataji, they can go ahead. Mataji, I have one question, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji, here in my place, one of the devotees I met her, she was very interested in Vaishnavism, and then she got a lecture from YouTube, and then she started in the beginning Hare Krishna Mahamantra. She started chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And now she's in YouTube. She started following Brajavasi's devotees, and she started chanting Radharani's name. And then I met her, and then I call her sometimes. But it's very hard to convince her because she already fixed in chanting Radharani's name. And how I can convince her, Mataji, because I don't know how we can tell her the position of Radharani, and chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra is the same potency like chanting Radharani's name. Yeah, how we can expose in that
Yes, it's
condition.
not always possible. If she's chanting Radharani's name, it's okay. You know, if one is eager to understand Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then you explain. Otherwise, no. It is also one of the Nama Pradhas, right? One of the Nama Pradh is this. Who is not willing to understand, do not explain. But we can request everyone chant Hare Krishna. But if you see someone is interested in understanding chanting of Hare Krishna, what is that? Then you explain. If she is okay, she has made up his mind, is fine. Means it requires so much good fortune and also our own inclination, interest. Both things must be combined. Means by force, nothing can be done. Even our own chanting, isn't it? By force, can we do it? No. Willingness must be there, isn't it? We understand so much about the importance of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but always the mood is not there. Why? Because we do not get the rasa. So again, go back to the Sikshastram, what Mahaprabhu is speaking, what our acharyas are speaking. Everything is there in the holy name. Nam namakari bahudha nija sarva shaktis. Tatrarpita niyamita smaranina kala. Yatadrisha tava kripa bhagavan. Durdaiva mitrisham bhajanya anurag. These are unfortunate state that we don't have any eagerness for chanting the holy name, which can give us all perfection in Kali Yuga. See that Gop Kumar's story in Brihad Bhagavatamrita, right? Gop Kumar was a cowherd boy. He got a mantra, Madan Gopal mantra, from a sadhu. Who was that sadhu? Krishna in disguise, right? If you know the story. Very wonderful story. Gop Kumar's return to the spiritual world. And he chanted the Madan Gopal mantra, that we also chant that mantra as the sixth Gayatri. In that time, Gop Kumar's time, he got that mantra. By chanting this mantra, ultimately he reached Golok Dham. He returned to Madan Gopal. So the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra also given by same Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So if we have the same kind of gratitude, chastity, eagerness as Gop Kumar to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra with faith. Faith means this chanting will take me to the spiritual world. Just like Madan Gopal mantra took Gopakumar to Golok Dham. This faith we must have. This Maha Mantra has been given by Krishna himself to me. And this Maha Mantra chanting will take me to the Golok Dham with that faith. Exactly like Gopakumari, if we chant, ultimately we'll go back to the spiritual world, Golok Dham. Mahaprabhu came from Golok Dham along with this mantra and gave it to everyone. But we cannot be done by force, is by enlightenment. But who can get this enlightenment? If even we have little Shraddha, those Shraddha, that person can progress, isn't it? If a person has no interest in it, so we should not force. But rather, we should purify ourselves more and more, so we can be the medium of distributing Mahaprabhu's mercy to everyone. Mahaprabhu is doing everything. We can be the instrument or medium. Mahaprabhu is using us. So this is the way. You may request, anyone you may request, but Ado Shraddha, little initial faith or initial respect for this mantra should be there. Okay, is that okay?
Yes, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। शिल प्रभुपाद श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, श्री राधा गोपीनाथ की जय। जय जय नित्यानंद, जय जय गौरंग। Today in your class, so much pain, Mataji. How your determination to serve Shri Radha Madhav, Shri Nityananda and Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are very small Vaishnavi like ant leg, but we understand your bhav, Mataji, to explain about Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Shri Nityananda. In the past Lila, the Srimati Shri Radharani's mood, Dashya Bhakti, Shakya Bhakti, Vatsalya Ras, and Rishamrut Mukti. Krishna think Shri Mahaprabhu enjoy our Sri Mahaprabhu worship Srimati Shri Radharani and understand how sincere Srimati Radharani is. के भाव कैसे थे और माता जी पात्र न पात्र, पात्र को पात्र न देखे श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु जी is given Krishna conscious to all of us in this Kali Yuga, माता जी, and by the mercy of Srimati Radharani, Shishi sisters, you explain about Shishi sisters to come last verses, Mataji, and Shishi Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji's mood to perfect the servant of Mahaprabhu as a Dashya Bhav, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Shri Mahaprabhu explain about Shishi Radharani's heart, Mahaprabhu's mood of suppression of Srimati Shri Radharani. So you explain Shakya, Dasya and Vatsalya Bhav. And when Uddhav enter in Shridham Vrindavan Dham, Srimati Radharani's madness, separation of Krishna, Mataji, the degree, the mood of Srimati Shri Radharani, it is, Mataji, pray for us that आपके जैसे हम भी श्रीधाम वृंदावन धाम में जब हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी खत्म हो जाएगी दोनों बेटी की शादी के बाद, हम भी श्री राधा माधव, श्री राधा गोपीनाथ को श्रीधाम वृंदावन धाम और श्री महापुर धाम में सर्व करें. प्लीज प्रे फॉर मी माता जी कि हम भी भक्तिवेदांत हॉस्पिटल जो एच.एच. गिरिराज महाराज और एच.एच. राधानाथ महाराज ने हॉस्पिस केयर बनाया है श्रीराम वृंदावन धाम में, तो हम भी थोड़ी सी सेवा के लिए क्वालिफाइड हुए और छोटे छोटे विलेज के बच्चे के लिए कुकिंग करें. और कुछ तो नहीं आता है माता जी, पर जपा अटेंटिवली करें और छोटा सा भजन और पेशेंट के सामने श्री भागवतम और श्री चैतन्य चरणामृत और श्री भागवत गीता रीड करें. इतना ही आता है माता जी. अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम. प्रे फॉर अस. हम भी आपकी तरह श्रीधाम महापुर धाम और श्री वृंदावन धाम में शिल प्रभुपाद की सेवा के लायक बने. अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम टू योर सेवा. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Anantakoti pranam to you. I am not. And the person you are talking about all those things, you're all trying. We're all trying. Yes, we're trying to understand what was the mood of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yeah, as we know, between the conversation between Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu, when he asked, tell us what is the goal of life and how to achieve it, then he discussed, means Rai Ramananda said, first, the Swadharma Palan, just like we think, duties of my family, Swadharma Palan. And Mahaprabhu said, tell us, Swadharma Palan is not the goal of life. Something better, higher, you tell us, what is that? It is external, Swadharma Palan. And then Rai Ramananda says, CaitanyaCaritamrta, that offering all our activities and the results to Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu said, it is also external. Say something higher. The third point came, Swadharma Tyag. First he said Swadharma Palan, then he said Swadharma Tyag. That Tyag, he described that Sri Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharma Parityajya, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Actual dharma is taking full shelter of Krishna. It is higher than before. Then Mahaprabhu said, no, this cannot be the highest. Go further, higher. Then he said, Jnana Mishra Bhakti is Sadhya Bhakti, is the goal of life. What does that mean? Means it is very important for us for progressive development of love of God to realize the transcendental knowledge from script, reading Bhagavatam, reading Bhagavad Gita and CaitanyaCaritamrta. It's very important to understand our Swarupa, Krishna Swarupa and relationship. Jnana is very important. Then Mahaprabhu says, no, it cannot be the goal. Say something higher. It is external. These are all right, but say a higher topic. Means progressively we have to go. We cannot deny, okay, give up Swadharma Palan, give up CaitanyaCaritamrta, give up Swadharma Tyag, give up Jnana Mishra Bhakti. No, this is not the thing. Progressively, we must go higher and higher and higher and higher. Like first grade, then go to the second grade, then third grade, then fourth grade, like that. Then he said, Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Means only with the means of Jnana you cannot achieve the ultimate goal. Bhakti is the means of achieving the goal. Mahaprabhu says, say something higher than this. Then Rai Ramananda says, Prema Bhakti is the highest. Then Mahaprabhu says, yes, it is. Yes, I accept this now. Talk about now Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti means spontaneous attachment for Krishna. Spontaneous attachment for holy name. That is the Prema Bhakti level. When there's no force of chanting, there's no restrictions of chanting. Because of this, I cannot chant. Because of that, I cannot chant. In our lives, there are so many times we pass through many difficulties that disturb our mind. Still, we should not give up chanting. We have our own duty. We are duty bound to chant. So first is duty sense. Second is spontaneous sense. Means is beyond the sense of duty. It is without any force. Chanting comes automatically. Prema Bhakti. So on that platform of Prema Bhakti, Mahaprabhu said, go further. Yes, I accept Prema Bhakti. Then Rai Ramananda said, Dasya Prem. Then yes, it is good. Say more, because these are rasa. Dasya rasa. Sakya rasa. Then he said, Sakya rasa. Good, very nice. Go further. Vatsalya rasa means the each rasa is adding up to the next. It is becoming more and more concentrated and condensed and sweet. More and more aspects are becoming added. Then Vatsalya rasa. Sakya rasa, the devotees in friendship, relationship, things, we are equal. And Vatsalya rasa, they think I am greater than even Krishna. I am the mother. I am the father. Krishna is my child. And ultimately, Madhurya rasa or Kanta Prem. And within the Kanta Prem exists within gopis. Within the gopis, Madhurya rasa, Radharani's Madhurya rasa is highest, topmost. And Mahaprabhu gave us the process same as Radharani's mode of worship. How Radharani serves Krishna. In which mood Radharani serves Krishna. How does she feel for Krishna? So that is the Mahaprabhu's mood. And we know from a beautiful verse in scripture, means the verse goes like that, Aradhya Bhagavan Brajeshatanai. I think Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur wrote, if I'm not wrong. Aradhya Bhagavan Brajeshatanai Kach Aradhya Bhagavan Brajeshatanai Tadhama Vrindavan Kachit Upasana Brajabadhu Vargena Var Kalpita. Mahaprabhu's whole process is this. Who is our worshipable Lord? Braja Krishna, Brajeshatanai, who is the son of Nanda Maharaj. And his Dham, equally worshipable. Dham and the Lord are equally worshipable. And the mode of worship of Brajabadhu means the damsels of Vrindavan. Their mode of worship in separation from Krishna, in Kantaras or Madhuryaras, is the topmost mode of worship. So how can we develop that? Through chanting. By following Sikshastra. Ultimately, those stages would come under the full shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Panchatattva. In this Kali Yuga, this is available for the fortunate souls. So, yes, we are all very, very, very fortunate. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity for reading some verses from Sri CaitanyaCaritamrta.
Thank you for your association, Mataji. Koti Koti Dandavat Pranam.
Koti Koti Pranam. Thank you. Something else?
Hare Krishna Mataji, please bless me. Please bless me with devotion, Mataji. You are a very, very devoted person. And I really seek your blessings, Mataji, so that I also can advance in my spiritual life, whatever little that I have done, and I can go further. Mataji, please bless me. That is all I ask for.
I am in need of blessings.
Mataji, you are much more advanced than me. You are a very, you I can feel from your voice. You know, you choke up when you read CaitanyaCaritamrta. Please bless me that I can get at least one drop. I really am like, please Mataji, please pray for me at least. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandvat.
We all pray for each other. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavat.
Very nice nectar in class. Not the class, nectar. Nectar in nectar. Thank you, Mataji.
Bless me, Mataji.
Yes, we all need the blessings. So you have received the very nice blessings from Guru Maharaj and Pati Guru. Both gave you very nice blessings. So then
Thank you.
we all need it. Yes. We also, and you are also endeavoring. That is a glory. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Madhuri.
Hare Krishna, Gauranga.
Yeah, I did have one question.
Yes.
That part of your talk where you were saying that, it's the wrong approach to think that I am chanting,
Yes.
And so I was trying to really get the real point there because, we all are making endeavors in our various activities. We're offering our food, we're chanting, we're doing this, we're doing that, all these items of devotional service we say we're doing, and we say that that's our endeavor because, the soul is not actually, we say endeavor because the soul is not actually doing anything. It's Prakriti, I think, that is doing everything. But we have what we're doing is having the desire, and so then I guess Krishna reciprocates with that desire, and then therefore, it looks like we're doing, but it's actually Krishna reciprocating with our desire. So I'm just trying to see if I'm just trying to clarify what is the wrong mood that we're having by thinking we are doing our chanting.
Yes. Miss, I didn't explain that way, that Prakriti is doing or whatever. Here, the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, surrender means absence of worship mentality. In every endeavor, if Krishna is allowing me, then it is possible. This mood, they're under this mood. It is very important to realize the truth. Krishna is the seer, we are seeing. Although activities look like same, I am chanting. Or Krishna is allowing me to chant his holy name. These are two different moods. we do not know what could be that consciousness without worship. As a part of Krishna, that independent worship is not there. It's all about Krishna's enabling us. Krishna is the enabler. We are enabled, right? So under that mood, we do everything. Just like I'm writing a poem. You see, my hand is writing, very active. But who is writing? I'm writing. We have independence, little bit. Independent worship or dependent worship. We can make out sound by thinking I'm the doer, I'm the chanter. I can make it, but it would be dry. Or it will be very shallow chanting. Because the chanting will give us the highest love of Godhead, the feeling of deep separation from Krishna, person Krishna. It's not so easy to achieve.
You make sure you have all your needs? Sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
Through the chanting, we achieve the highest love of Godhead in the mood of separation that Mahaprabhu means. Ultimately, we become tuned in that consciousness. Means Radharani's consciousness or Mahaprabhu's consciousness comes into us. We merge, the consciousness merges into that, tuning up, feeling the same way. Because consciousness influences consciousness, right? The more we adopt the process of chanting, it will give us what Mahaprabhu said in Sikshashtakam, one by one, one by one. From Shri Krishna, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam, text 1 to text 6, Yugaitam Nimishina. Without even chanting, you will feel a peace. Resting is, where is the resting? Where is the comfort? Where is the comfort feeling? Chanting is the comfort of the soul. Chanting is the resting of the soul. Chanting is the enjoyment of the soul. Chanting is the nourishment of the soul. Without chanting, the soul is hungry, without comforts, without any rest, without any feeling of okay, and feeling of separation from chanting. Oh, for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, I did not chant the holy name. I was separated from Krishna. Again, begging the mercy of Mahaprabhu, please allow me to chant constantly. Mahaprabhu is, Srila Prabhupada also said, right? I always pray to Krishna, please don't put me into forgetfulness of chanting. Please remind me always to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is Prabhupada's prayer, own prayer, his own mood. This mood is not the mood of worship. Prabhupada always would prayer, Srila Prabhupada always would prayer to Krishna this way, please don't put me into forgetfulness of you. Forgetfulness of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Please remind me to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra always. Means through the Mahamantra chanting, Krishna keeps us in his association. So it is not the doership mentality. If we see Krishna's association, that is a prayer, isn't it? It's not that Krishna, come to me. That is doership. And prayerful mood is, Krishna, please allow me to be in your association. Allow me to chant. Our Prabhupada said, please remind me to chant. So although the workings are same, mechanics are same, it is not that we should give up the mechanics of offering food, offering dandavat pranam, everything, and chanting what we are doing. Like I may read Bhagavad Gita, but I may not understand a bit or scripture because the mood was not right. That's the point, the wrong approach, that I am chanting. I have finished my quota for today. That doesn't mean that Vaidhi Bhakti should be neglected. Vaidhi Bhakti came from the word of Vidhi, means rules and regulation. We have promised to our spiritual master that I will chant 16 rounds every day. This is Vaidhi Bhakti. If we do not try to finish, chanting 16 rounds means we are ungrateful to our spiritual master. So all are connected. It means when we start our chanting with a prayerful mood, showing full gratitude to our Gurudev who gave us the mantra, showing full gratitude to Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, gave us the mantra, just like Krishna gave the Madan Gopal mantra to Gopakumar, and by chanting that mantra, he went back to the Golok Dham. Same way, the whole opportunity is there for me by chanting, means by giving myself into the chanting, or this is called surrendering unto the chanting. Ultimately, Krishna will take me back to Golok Dham. Although things look like same, but not the mood, internal mood is not same. Because gratitude is there, humbleness is there, humility is there. Trinadopi sunichena, tararopi sahishnuna, amanina manadina, kirtaniyo sadahari. Means that person is above the self-conception as a body. Means body is the self. That conception is not the conception. Above that conception. In that conception means Trinadapi Sunichana. Soul platform. That person can chant. Means the doership is not there. Doership means false ego. Doership means false ego, or false ego means material conception of life. Okay?
Thank you, Mahasvachi. Thank you. Yes, that clarified.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you so much. So thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Can you end the call if there is no question or comment, Mataji?
Vacha paditanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavebhyo jai. Srila Harivasa Thakur ki jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Mataji ki jai.
Gaur Premanand Hari Bol. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Bye.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.